For the past few minutes, you may have thought you were viewing another strange video on MTV. But in reality, you've been watching the very talented girls drill team from Sebring High School as they competed in the second annual Winter Haven Evening Optimist Club statewide drill team contest. They were up against some equally talented squads like last year's winners, Delray Beach Atlantic High. Bradenton Bayshore High. And this year's winners, Lake Mary High. You give me some background as to how girls drill teams started in the first place.
That's a good question. I would say back when I was in high school, we had cheerleader groups and pom-pom squads, and that's about all for a long time. And then it turned out where there were a lot of girls who were very talented in dance and had the ability to perform in front of crowds, and they didn't have a chance to do anything if they weren't a cheerleader. So I think that's how dance teams evolved, and they work very closely with the bands. Where they perform on the field or at basketball season. So this gives more people an opportunity to participate in school spirit and also show what talent they have.
Okay, in the competition we're seeing here today, give me some idea as to the point system involved. Exactly what point system do you use, and what are the various ratings involved?
Okay, Dan, we are looking at appearance, poise, confidence. We're looking at the group's ability to work well together. Precision style. We're looking at their showmanship, how well they entertain before the public, and of course high kick, how high they kick, and their technique primarily. I'm
curious as to whether the amount of people in a particular unit plays an important role or not.
Not at all. There are different categories. In this particular competition, we have what we call a prop routine, where they have a prop. It might be a hat or cane. We also have another division where it's called the high kick. So it doesn't matter if there's 10 or 12 or 53 people and a group is only as good as their worst performer. So everyone has to be the same. They all have to look alike in order for the judges to consider it a superior group.
Jim and Sylvia Partain are the organizers of the event. We asked them how it all came about.
Well, our club's always ready to work with youth in any way possible. And I'd been to a contest with Sylvia where they give trophies for performance, and they didn't say who was number one at the contest. They just gave a lot of first place trophies. I told her it was awfully tough that they didn't have a state championship, and I wanted to get something as close to a state championship as we could. And when I asked the Optimist Club about it, they just jumped right into it, and now it's probably their favorite of all of our activities.
Bruce Tonjes, Evening Optimist Club president, told us about other upcoming activities.
The next one we have will be the oratorical contest. We sponsor oratorical contests for kids in the community. And then we have the elementary track meet. We have about 600 fifth and sixth graders who come out to Denison Stadium and participate in the track meet. It's probably their first experience with a track meet of any sort. Some have never been to one and, of course, never participated in one. We run the track events for Special Olympics. And that's later in the spring. We also have a statewide band competition, which is in October. We had 1,500 kids participating in that this year, so we really feel like we've done a lot of activity.